A former Illinois DCFS worker has been sentenced to 6 months in jail for the role he played in the death of A.J. Freund.
As CBS 2's Andrew Ramos reports, the judge cited that caseworker, Carlos Acosta, could have done more to prevent the horrific murder of the 5-year-old at the hands of his parents.
More than 5 years after the gruesome murder of A.J. Freund, the DCFS caseworker described as the child's last line of defense learned his fate in what some are calling a wake-up call for the Department of Child Family Services. Carlos Acosta is hauled off by sheriffs after being sentenced to 6 months in McHenry County Jail for his role in the death of 5-year-old A.J. Freund, an unprecedented outcome for a DCFS caseworker convicted of child endangerment in the case, believed to be the first conviction of its kind in the state. McHenry County Judge George Strickland, who handed down the sentence, acknowledged that the job of a state DCFS caseworker is a hard one, but the danger the child was in was foreseeable.
There has to be some form of accountability when such a dramatic failure and refusal to act takes place.
Prosecutors say that lack of action led to Freund's death. The 5-year-old from Crystal Lake was first reported missing in April 2019. His body later found. His parents, Andrew Freund Sr. and Joanne Cunningham, were eventually charged and convicted in the murder. During what was at times both a dramatic and emotional trial, the state's attorney outlined a number of red flags ignored by Acosta, including multiple police reports outlining a history of problems at the family's home, which included deplorable living conditions and significant bruising on the child that were not thoroughly investigated. Before sentencing, Acosta addressed the court.
I am truly sorry for the pain that I have caused AJ's family.
He still has the audacity to sit here and pretend like he did his job. Judge, that's a joke.
Outside of court, Acosta's peers came to his defense, calling the trial a witch hunt.
Right now you have investigators being assigned 20, 25, 30 cases per month. When do they have the time to handle appropriately?
This is a case of somebody who showed utter and complete indifference to the welfare of a child.
In addition to 6 months in jail, Acosta will also serve 30 months probation and 200 hours of community service. He has 30 days to file an appeal. Reporting outside McHenry County Court, Andrew Ramos, CBS 2 News.